my nails, looking good. It's a beautiful day in the neighborhood. Oh yeah, I know this'll be the day. Oh, yeah. Everything will be okay. Oh, yeah. I kiss my cares all away. Oh, yeah. It's gonna be a good, good day. It's gonna be a good, good day. Good, good day. Hey. I think it's finally all gonna go my way. Go my way. Rain or shine, no, I don't mind. This day is mine. I'm gonna chase all those gray clouds away. It's gonna be a good day. Cry myself to sleep and thinking better days are a far off dream. Get up and I move my feet, cause I hear music playing on these streets. Oh, yeah. Ain't nobody gonna cry today. Oh, yeah. Ain't nobody gonna die today. Oh, yeah. I kiss my cares all away. Oh, yeah. It's gonna be a good, good day. It's gonna be a good, good day. Good, good day. Gonna be a good, good day. I think it's finally all gonna go my way. Be a good day. Na, 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 it's beautiful. Na, 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 it's gonna be a good day. Na, 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 no more crying myself to sleep and thinking better days are a far off dream. Get up and I move my feet, cause I hear music playing. It's gonna be a good, good day. It's gonna be a good, good day. Good, good day. It's a real good day. I think it's finally all dressed and I left at 10. Check my nails, looking good. It's a beautiful day in the neighborhood. Oh yeah, I know this'll be the day. Oh, yeah. Everything will be okay. Oh, yeah. I kiss my cares all away. Oh, yeah. It's gonna be a good, good day. It's gonna be a good, good day. Good, good day. Hey. I think it's finally all gonna go my way. Go my way. Rain or shine, no, I don't mind. This day is mine. I'm gonna chase all those gray clouds away. It's gonna be a good day. Na, 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 na. It's gonna be a good day. Na, 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 yeah. No more crying myself to sleep and thinking better days are a far off dream. Get up and I move my feet, cause I hear music playing on these streets. Oh yeah, ain't nobody gonna cry today. Oh, yeah. Ain't nobody gonna die today. Oh, yeah. I kiss my cares all away. Oh, yeah. It's gonna be a good, good day. It's gonna be a good, good day. Good, good day. Gonna be a good, good day. I think it's finally all gonna go my way.
Good morning to everybody out there in Real Estateville.
Good morning.
Nice to see you guys. Yeah. That's like the metaverse version of real estate. It's like Real Estateville. You get to be out there in like this playland.
Ville?
Yeah. Ville. I don't know what it would
What is
really
Ville?
be. I'm not exactly sure, but I just used it and tried it out to see how it would work. So we have a couple of topics today for us. The great tech migration and its effect on real estate. And so it's kind of like how Silicon Valley smushed it and how it went all over the place.
All the way to here.
Yeah, it's pretty crazy.
All the way to Texas.
And then digital real estate. We'll talk a little bit about that. That's kind of NFTs and metaverse and all those things combined. I found a video that kind of explained it a little bit, but I thought it would be helpful. Because people have been getting a lot of questions about it, and prices have been going crazy on
and
there.
There's a lot of, I mean, it's a little confusing to understand, but, you know, tech and all this stuff is here to stay, and some of us, you know, may or may not like it, but it's here and we have to know about it.
There you go.
All right.
So we'll discuss that. Anything else? Today's a Thursday.
Yeah.
So if anyone's meeting me at Wendy Farms today, we have our standard Thursday meeting at 10 a.m. there. So
And
I'll see
thank you all
there.
who came to the in-person agent meeting yesterday. It's really important to come in person if you can, just because it's easier to talk and communicate when we're all together.
Yep, that's why we do it in person. It was voted for.
It was voted
requested.
for.
It was asked for, so we did it.
All right.
Now you do it.
Here we go.
The great tech migration and how that's booming in our economy and how it's really helping the real estate market. Mm-hmm. Yes. So what it's kind of all about is Silicon Valley.
Okay.
Had a ton of stuff here, right? There's like all this tech. And it was kind of like the new age of what was going on. You look at all the companies in the country and you look at the ones that are worth the most, and a lot of them happen to be technology-based companies in some way, shape, or form. Mm-hmm. And they were all out in this centralized place because. Mm-hmm. And then along came this whole thing, and it was kind of like boom, that you just like hit it and it went all over the place. Mm-hmm. And it sprinkled, and these companies are falling all over the place. And they're like, wait, I don't have to be here. Or wait, I can let people do this.
In a place that's so expensive.
Yep. So I have an article just to reference this just a little bit. And we'll pull that bad boy up. We're going to share it with you guys, and we're going to discuss it just a little bit. But one of the big effects is it took all the salaries, and it threw them like all over the place. The expensive ones. So those are chairs that Shana likes. So that's cool. Do you like the chandelier?
No.
No on the chandelier. All right. I totally understand that one. All right, so let's pull down the article now that we analyze the photo and see what's going on. It looks like that's somebody's office there, right?
Yeah, that's really cool.
Yeah, it's a pretty cool office. But it changed the way things are going on. Now, the office in general, that's the home office of somebody.
Yeah.
And, you know, we talk about what's going on with with homes, and do you need one office or two offices or things going on there? And then the article goes on and talks about how much money is going on here, right? And there's certain markets that are dramatically affected by this. Mm-hmm. One that we would know locally would be Austin.
Right.
Yep. So they have a ton going on
so
there.
Compacted there. But
yeah.
kind of go outside a little bit and bam.
Yeah. But so now the houses are changing all over the place. Imagine that all of a sudden you have all these people with probably immense amounts of money to do things. And they're now able to locate all over the place. It's changing places. Like, I mean, you definitely saw that in Bozeman, that there was a lot of tech going on there, and they're trying to be like a mini Silicon Valley. You see all these things popping up all over the place. Mm-hmm. And now there's all these different tech hubs that are opening up, not just in these traditional places.
Yeah.
Mentioning some cities, Austin, Raleigh, Tampa, Atlanta, right? New tech businesses. Mm-hmm. I know the city of Frisco invests heavy in tech incubators with small companies. Mm-hmm. So they've been doing that. I wish they would like triple down on it and just do even more of it. But it is going on, and they're bringing stuff all here. So just more and more will be even more.
Yeah.
But they like to be around each other for the collaboration and having other people to feed off of for energy and for enthusiasm and for ideas, right? To see what's going on. But all these big tech companies are being able to be moved wherever they happen to want to be.
Yeah. So wherever it's, false alarm. Nice weather, space, not necessarily being next to all the other companies, they don't need to be together.
if you looked at the names of those companies or the names of the cities, you would see that they are all warm weather places.
Yeah,
you
and I
think
think
about
that
Raleigh,
incentivizes
Austin,
people
Tampa,
to-
Atlanta. They're like rather warm weather cities compared to others.
Yeah, we've heard a lot about North Carolina and how it's really booming, right?
And it's just going to continue. So I think that we're going to have that same type of thing here in our local market with these people coming in, and they will have a lot of cash and they'll have opportunities to do things. So probably want to keep some money in their stock that they most likely had. So you'll have to look at these types of individuals in their stock portfolios that they have probably in just one company in general, right? And see how to deal with that when you're looking at this.
And I think that, when we talk about how it affects real estate, and we talk about right now in the cities that, we can't find homes, it's hard to find a home that's affordable. But if you think about it, we're close. I mean, you go outside a little bit in some of these smaller little towns, one company coming in like this could put them on the map. And then all of a sudden their values, skyrocket. So, I keep talking to people all the time, like change your mindset and start looking outside you don't have to go to Frisco schools. Look just a little outside of that because, it's going to be safe and you're going to get in at the ground level. And I think it's a good investment.
Yep, and I think that the Metroplex,
right now.
I think the Metroplex is in line to get another big company rather shortly. Austin's won a couple of them recently, and maybe their talent pool is going to be sucked up with what they kind of have there. And I think that we'll be in line for another big one. So if there's any big shakeups going on, I'd look for them to land here in the area rather soon if they're choosing Texas.
We've got lots of great things here. We've got sports, the airport, international airport, lots of private airports. Like we've got a lot of appeal for,
Yep. So look for that, and then all of a sudden for that to be another huge boom. I was talking about how I thought the boom is here to stay for a little bit longer, and one more of those coming to this area would really throw. Imagine if you had that come in all of a sudden. If you thought prices were crazy right now, imagine some huge company announce that we're going to blank, right to this area.
Like Toyota, what Toyota did.
Yeah, but if you threw one of those on top of everything that's currently going on, how much it would really shake up what's currently going on.
No, you're right.
So I'll take one more, please.
One more.
Digital real estate, the metaverse, NFTs. I have a video that explains it a little bit better than I think I have previously, and maybe that helps out. A lot of people have been asking questions about this, not just to me necessarily, but I've been hearing a lot of chatter about those couple of words and what's going on and just the pricing and is it a bubble and whatever, and who knows. So we have a video from CNBC. We're going to go ahead and click on that and play it. Let's pull it over. We'll give you the link and see what happens.
Hearing this.
Well, the real estate investors are paying millions of dollars for plots of land that don't even exist. It's come to this, at least not where you and I can see the land. They're in the metaverse, the virtual reality space where a digital private island can cost as much as an average American home, legitimately. On the land rush, where there is no real land. Here's CNBC's Andrea Day.
So where are we right now?
We are in Decentraland right now.
I'm in my home in New York, and Andrew Kegel, a crypto entrepreneur, is in Toronto, Canada.
We're at Amnesia nightclub in Decentraland.
But we're together virtually in the metaverse. That's me, that's Andrew, and there's my producer, Chris, with the Mohawk.
This is the museum district.
So what is this place? It's a digital world where you interact with real people, but as cartoon-like characters called avatars.
Andrea, I think you need to save that for the club district. Really, the metaverse is the next iteration of social media.
But there's more.
Here, I will take you guys to some more interesting areas.
Major artists are performing here, like Justin Bieber.
You can go to a carnival, you can go to a music concert, you can go to a museum. All types of different experiences that you can explore and get immersed with.
But what has some investors paying millions to grab a piece of the action? Digital real estate.
Prices have gone up 400 to 500% in the last few months.
Kegel is showing us around one of the hottest worlds in the metaverse right now, called Decentraland. So hot, his company recently dropped nearly $2.5 million on a piece of land here. Another hot world in the metaverse? The Sandbox, where Janine Yorio's company that invests and develops virtual real estate just spent more than $4 million on a parcel of virtual land. That transaction breaking records.
The Sandbox is probably the second most popular blockchain metaverse today.
Her company sold 100 virtual private islands last year for $15,000 each.
Today they're selling for about $300,000 each, which coincidentally is exactly the same as the average home price in America.
So why the digital land rush? Real estate broker Orrin Alexander explains.
The digital world to some is as important as the real world. So it's not about what you and I believe in, but it's about what the future does.
And just like property in the real world, here it's also all about location.
There's areas when you first go into the metaverses where people congregate, so those areas would certainly be a lot more valuable than the areas that don't have any events going on.
It's those heavily trafficked areas reeling in big spenders. Here in the Sandbox, this piece of land with Snoop Dogg's face on it is owned by the rapper. He's building a virtual mansion on it. And talk about location. Someone just paid $450,000 to be his neighbor.
I think it absolutely matters who your neighbor is. That's kind of true of almost anything, right? It's like a club, and you want to be around people that share similar interests.
Buying land is pretty simple. You can buy it direct or through a developer, but you'll need to build on it and make it interactive.
You can decorate it, you can change it, you can renovate. It's code.
But there are critics.
I would not put money into this that I didn't care about losing. I certainly wouldn't.
Mark Stapp is the director for real estate theory and practice at Arizona State University.
If it continues the way it's going, it is most likely going to be a bubble. You're buying something that isn't tied to reality. It doesn't make a lot of sense, except it may satisfy somebody's desire to participate in some gaming activity.
So why the land rush? Kegel says a lot has to do with Facebook's shift to virtual reality. And because of COVID, since we've all been stuck inside for a long time looking for ways to connect. So what's next? Time will tell how high digital real estate prices go in the metaverse. But unlike the cartoon avatars, the money spent here is real. Shep?
Well,
Okay, so
Shana, go ahead.
What does this mean to me? People have way too much money to
raging
spend
right now in
on
California, more
nonsense.
than
This is
11.
like ridiculous.
But is it?
Yes. I want to buy something and invest in something I can see. I'm not going to
Really?
invest in like something there just so I can be Snoop Dogg's neighbor. I don't know. That's just me. Maybe it's old school, but I don't.
It's kind of crazy. So who wants to be a virtual real estate
I mean, yeah.
broker?
What's the commission pay?
That's
They
crazy.
didn't even discuss that.
Yeah, transaction fees.
I wouldn't purchase or invest, but I would,
help
I'd
others.
participate and help others. Yeah.
Interesting. Well, islands that were 15,000 now 300,000.
Virtually or?
No, virtual islands,
Yeah,
of course. No, you can't buy a real island for that price.
Yes,
a
you
virtual
can.
one.
We saw some one time.
Virtual island, 300
Could
grand.
never get there, but
Well, so it goes.
anywho.
Just trying to explain these things so that as people are asking you questions,
Maybe
there's a
ne-
lot of questions going
Maybe
on.
next year we have the virtual division.
Yeah, I have no idea what's going on, but it is important to stay on top of things so then you can discuss them with clients when
It
they
is.
do come up.
It
And
is.
that's just
It's
the idea
crazy.
here is to have many different topics to be able to discuss with people. So there you go.
I do. I definitely want Snoop Dogg as my neighbor. It'd be pretty fun.
There you go. Let's get us out of here. You know, it is crazy how certain names have a cachet or mean something. Like, why would Snoop Dogg, but you kind of
Well,
like,
they had
oh, okay,
Snoop
well,
Dogg
maybe.
and they had a marijuana leaf next to it. So people are like, oh, if I'm Snoop Dogg's neighbor, maybe.
Yeah, I have no idea.
But it's a game. It's not real. We are teaching our kids and the world to just live in this fake land. And I just don't.
Well, the avatar could look like you if you wanted it to.
Well, yeah, I have one.
See? There you go. I have no
fun.
idea, guys.
For fun.
Well, that's what this is.
Okay. Then it's a video game. It's not. They're trying to tie it in to.
Well, if Facebook is doing it, is that going to become the next big thing, right? If they tie it all, if they
I'm sure,
really tie it all
yes.
together.
I'm just saying, I would never. I mean, I value every dollar that we make, so I would never. I mean, we don't even go and gamble, really, right? I just wouldn't spend. Who is doing that? It's all going to be these wealthy people that are just throwing money out there because they can.
Well,
and they're just going to make all the others feel bad.
I guess that's how it is. All right. We're done
Okay.
for the day.
All right.
Tomorrow.
Thanks. Agree, Stacy?
Oh, wow.
It does.
It's definitely mental health
Yes.
issues galore. Tech migration. Hang on, he's going to put that up for us.
My phone's so dirty.
Yep, ready. 1, 2, 3. Thank you. Digital real estate. Okay. Thank you very much, Shana.
Okay, got to go.
Yeah, she is skeptical of NFTs.
It's a great, great day.
I think a
It's
lot
a
of
good
people.
day. Get up. Can't you see the sun shining? I woke up and I rolled out of bed. Got dressed and I left at 10. Check my nails, looking good. It's a beautiful day in the neighborhood. Oh yeah. I know this'll be the day. Everything will be okay. I kiss my cares all away. It's gonna be a good, good day. It's gonna be a good, good day. Good, good day. I think it's finally all gonna go my way. Rain or shine, no, I don't mind. This day is mine. I'm gonna chase all those gray clouds away. It's gonna be a good day. It's gonna be a good day. No more crying myself to sleep and thinking better days are a far off dream. Get up and I move my feet 'cause I hear music playing on these streets. Oh yeah. Ain't nobody gonna cry today. Ain't nobody gonna die today. I kiss my cares all away. It's gonna be a good, good day. It's gonna be a good, good day. Good, good day. Gonna be a good, good day. I think it's finally all gonna go my way. Rain or shine, no, I don't mind. This day is mine. I'm gonna chase all those gray clouds away. It's gonna be a good day.